So, hello, I'm here with Urne. First of all, many thanks for calling me this interview.
No problem.
My first question is, how was the show of today?
Amazing. It was everything we kind of pictured, what we hoped for. You never know if it's going to happen, and it went above, beyond what we wanted. Best experience, best show we've ever done, hands down. And we knew if it was what we expected, we knew it would be the best show we've ever done, and that includes every band I've ever been in. And we played a lot of great shows, played a lot of big festivals, but we're aware, we've got quite a bond with like French fans, so we knew this could be a moment, and it felt like that.
And about weather, it was okay? It was not too hot?
Yeah, I'm going to be sunburnt. But it was worth it for the metal,
Yeah. Your latest single, Arc and the Waves, was just released, or was the writing process of it?
Do you know what? That was done a lot by our guitarist Angus, apart from the middle section where there's like a breakdown. But we have never played that song together. It was the last song wrote, kind of, for the main songs. And we all learnt our parts, but we've never jammed it. But it was our guitarist. If he's going to write a song, it's going to be one of the epic long songs where I kind of write the dumb shit, And he was on it, but he couldn't find the middle section. And this is our friend Greg, by the way, filming us randomly. And it was great. And then to get the finishing touches, we reached out to Troy from Mastodon, obviously repping his shirt today. They're up-and-comers, they're young boys, they're up-and-comers. Got to respect. And he was all over it, and I think he smashed it. I think he did a great job.
And was the opportunity to work with him?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know, and label reach out and they send a song, and he was just like, yeah, love it. And he really did us a big favour. I won't go into detail. He did us a big favour, basically, which is great for an upcoming band. And it's Troy from Mastodon, He's sung on some of the greatest rock, prog, metal records ever, and now he's sung on a song of ours. It's amazing.
And with this single, could we expect an upcoming album?
Yes, there will be. It's finished, but getting the date ready, getting the date finalised, don't know. But there will be another song in the next few months. We're just going to slowly build it, let people, we're just going to take our time. And but there will be an album at the end of it.
You've made a statement on Facebook. You said that this show will also mark the final time of the two of us perform alone on stage. Could you tell me more about this?
Yeah, we're getting backing dancers. I'm joking. We're just going to mix things up a little bit. But the three of us will remain. The three of us are Urne. But we're just going to mix things up, and I think it's always good to keep things fresh. And then we're going to do something different. And we have a lot of layers in our music, so it will help. But we're just going to do some different things. But again, me, Angus and James are Urne, and that's not changing.
How do you work as a band? Do you work together in studio or at your home desk?
Work at home, and then me and Angus will get together and work on things. Then we send stuff to James. James is a great drummer, and it's easy for him to pick up stuff, to learn stuff. But we try to keep it pretty chilled out, not constantly being around each other's houses, trying to force music out. Just let it come to you. It could come, mate, the intro to the new album, I was in a supermarket and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, Angus, are you home? He was like, yeah. And I'm coming to your house, get the guitar out, And inspiration can come at any time. I stopped trying to force it to happen and just let it kind of naturally fall in place. So yeah.
Do you have any common theme for the upcoming album that you can tell us?
It's a bit more positive. That's all I can say, really. It's a more positive than the last album's quite a dark, deep album. The next one's just a much more positive spin on things. It's heavy. It's us doing what we do at our best. But it's just lyrically, it's just a little bit more positive, and it had to be.
You've played many shows in France. I saw you in Roubaix with Avatar.
Yeah.
And it was very, very, very good.
Amazing.
What is your relationship with France?
Well, our relationship with France really kicked off the day after our first album come out. Jean-Michel from Gojira posted about our album, and that's where our relationship with France happened. And then Joe reached out to us and wanted to do our next album, and then people started hearing us and was like, it's got the essence of Gojira without really sounding like it, and it just went from there. But then when we went over with Avatar, I was like, how's this going to work? They're very different from us. It's the best fucking tour. They're the best people. It was the best crew. It was, and we just spent so much time with each other, and that's where the relationship with France really started to grow. And we understand France is hungry for a lot more music coming through. Instead of it just going to Paris and maybe Bordeaux or somewhere. And with that Avatar tour, we went everywhere. And we know we want to work at France. France is a great way. It's got the best metal festival in the fucking world, So, but our relationship with France is great. Our most passionate fans are French, but can't, easily. We get gifts and love and chocolate and wine sent to my house from fucking France, and they're the best, literally.
Like you said, you work with a French guy called Joe Duplantier for your album. How did you work with him? How did you meet him?
Well, we originally we were in Copenhagen, and we'd already been talking. He wanted to do the album, and we first met him at a show in Copenhagen, and I was like, oh, fucking hell, it's Joe from fucking Gojira. And then we flew over to America, and he pulled up. Our drummer had only just joined the band. And he pulled up outside the studio and he's like, hey guys. And me and Angus had met him. He was like, hey mate. And our drummer was like, oh my God. He's only just joined the band, and it's Joe from fucking Gojira. And it was really relaxing. He's a super smart, super busy guy. The Gojira empire doesn't stop, Even if you haven't heard or seen anything for a while, it just doesn't stop, really. And it was just a great opportunity, and fucking great guy.
You said that your last album was about sorrow and mental struggling. It is not too much to be on tour and every night sing about sorrow, mental struggling. You don't have any mental breakdown during tour with all this lyrical atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, the only time I remember we played the first show of the album cycle. And it was the first show, and we were doing a certain song, and that became a bit of a reality. I was like, oh my God. But honestly, that aside, I've been quite fine with it. What's been mad for me is meeting fans. Well, now we're not a big band, we're not Metallica, we're not Gojira, but I've had a lot of fans reach out, be it at shows, be it by message, email, whatnot, where the albums meant a lot to them. Because it's so honest and stripped back, and I'm really revealing everything, and it was great. And like I said, apart from that first show where I got caught saying that, we played Download Festival in the UK, and I mentioned something and my voice tightened, but our drummer has in-ears, so he heard my voice kind of waver a bit, a little, kind of got a bit choked up. But apart from that, I have to be professional, and I don't overthink it, Well, I try not to.
So many thanks for cutting me this interview. Could you tell for all listeners your last word,
Well, we're going to be back in France in September.
Oh.
We hope that people will come to the shows. It's going to be our longest show. It's going to be playing songs we've never played before, certainly songs we've never played in France before. And we really want to do this, We know we need to. With France, we'll come back the next year, and we will build and build. And that's what Avatar did. And they set the benchmark. Avatar tour all the time. And they keep building and building. They've done it through hard work. And they're our friends, and they inspire us. And that's made me want to work harder and do more and be more active with places like France, which is a huge country that has, the biggest metal festival. It's got some other great festivals. And I'm like, not enough shows are happening, from the outside. Maybe French shows, but from the UK point, bands just go to Paris to drive through. That can't happen. Can't happen in a country that's this big. and has the best metal band in the world, and not enough shows are going for it. So yeah, we're going to work harder.
So thank you so much.
No, thank you, mate. Thank you for having me.